The taste of tradition and culture still carries on this rhythmic art of cooking. If I tell you this is pounded yam, which is fufu, would you believe it? This is exactly how fufu is pounded in the northern part of Ghana. Every pounding tells a story from the old generation to new generation. I welcome you all to the Upper West region of Ghana, where yam is the main ingredient for making fufu, compared to the southern part of Ghana, where they use cassava, plantain, or cocoyam to pound fufu. In this video, I went to one of the villages in this region and I was enthused by how they pounded fufu. So I decided to share with you all. So I hope you stick and stay. It all starts from the farm by harvesting the yam from the rich soil of the land. Each yam is carefully dug from the mound and carries the promise of a meal that brings families together. When it is brought home, the cooking process commences by peeling the yam to the smooth, starchy and fleshy beneath the skin. Peeling each tuber comes with experience because the yam is carefully selected. One has to know which yam is good for fufu and which one is good for ampesi. Me like this, I could not actually sort it out. While the yam are being prepared, the fire is set. The fire is being set up using the firewood using the traditional stove, which is made of 3 stones. The yam is sliced into bigger sizes to prevent it from getting overcooked. I was a little concerned about the number of tubers we peeled, but I was told that they share their food with their neighbors. That's why it's many. So the fire was ready. I'm sharing with you the compound, my environment, my surrounding. They have every room for their animals. They have goats, birds in the house. So after peeling the yam, it was washed. Like we sliced it into bigger chunks, as I've already said. It was washed 2 or 3 times because when you dug the yam from the mound, it comes with like sand. So you need to actually wash it because when you are peeling it, you have sand on your hand and it can't get into the yam. So you wash it thoroughly. So after washing it thoroughly, she set it up on fire. And with this, guys, please help me so YouTube will push my videos. So please, if you have watched to this end, please do your girl the favor by giving this video a thumb up and watch it to the end so that YouTube will recommend my videos to others as well. I really appreciate all of you, your time and your data to watch my videos. That I'm so grateful and appreciated. God bless you all. Here she was getting the mortar and the pestle ready. She washed it thoroughly with soap and sponge. After the yam was well cooked, they separated it into two batches, and they put the first batch when it cooled down a bit. They allow it to cool because they want to prevent it from any lumps, and if you allow it to overcook, it becomes so hard that you will find it very difficult to pound. So the first batch of the yam is poured into this heavy mortar with 3 or 4 people pounding it at the same rhythm, the initial pound. Then they change the rhythm to their own pace, which really coordinates well with no one pounding or missing the rhythm. This is really interesting to watch and experience. As you can see, they are pounding it in the same rhythm, and when everything is set, they are going to change the rhythm of pounding. I was really learning. I tried pounding, but I couldn't. But my next time of visiting this town, I will actually pound it well. So this is what I'm talking about. They have changed the rhythm. Each and every one of them is pounding it at their own pace, and as I said, it's nice to watch. When you go to the southern part of Ghana, one pestle is used and one person also sits on a stool and be turning the fufu with a small mortar. The rhythmic act of pounding turns the yam into smooth, starchy and stretchy fufu, which is so nice to watch. I've come to believe that every motion of pounding is a celebration of culture, guys, and through the spirit of teamwork, a meal is served for the whole family and neighbors. They always have that kind of cordial relationship with their neighbors, and it was really nice to watch because when we finished serving the food, one of the guys came from their house to eat the food with there was one guy you will see in the video who was pounding. He came to eat the food with the guy. So the fufu is pounded continually like this, and water is also necessary here. As they pound like this, they use the pestle to also turn it, and they use water to prevent it getting stuck to the mud, to the pestle. So they continuously turn it, 10 pound, 10 pound at the rhythm, and it actually turns into fufu. So here the guy came, he went to pray and he came back. He went to perform salah, and he came back to help with the pounding. So I asked him about where they got the mortar from, because I've never seen this kind of.
How did you buy this wardrobe? Do they sell
this one? You look for a big tree and you cut it. They'll come and do it for you.
Mortar being sold in the market, and he told me that when it's actually carved by the community members, if they get a big tree and they cut the tree, they carve it like this into a mortar. So as you can see here, the woman was turning it. It was almost done. The woman was turning it to actually get every lumps out of the fufu. As I told you already, there is no light, so we're using a torchlight to pound the fufu. It was around 6:30, but the place was getting so dark. I used my torchlight to help with the visualization, and I was so concerned about her not getting hurt with this. She said, oh, she's fine and they've been doing this for a very long time. And my mom, we have one person pounding and one person turning it, and with that sometimes we will mix, the person will mix the rhythm and even hit your hand with it. So yeah, I was scared for the woman, but she said no, they wouldn't, and truly they didn't pound her hand, they didn't hit her hand actually. So here she used calabash, fetch water, and was actually turning it to get their smoothness. And this is how she molded into smaller balls. This ball is not for one person. They eat together, they eat in groups. About 2 people or 3 people will be served in one bowl, then they eat. Another group will also eat, and they serve, sometimes they do serve one whole ball like this to their neighbor. So 2 balls of these sizes went to their 2 neighbors, and I think that this one can serve about four people. So she molded it into smaller pieces like this into this pan. And guys, guess what my work was? After everything was done, I have to sweep. I swept the leftovers that were actually scattered on the floor, and that to make the place clean. And guys, the food was served. We ate this with light soup with chicken, and what you see on top of it is okra, and it tastes good. It tastes really good. So I'm so grateful for you all for sticking and staying.